Hey guys, this is Harith and welcome back to True Space. Right now I'm gonna speak upon medical astrology and the 12 houses in a simple way you could understand it and incorporate it to your daily life, which you're gonna find very beneficial. So first you have to understand our mind and mentality bends on itself to create everything within the physical world. The physical world, we like to label it as the first, second, third dimension, the realm of death, the realm of consciousness, where energy gets basically manifested from our subconscious mind. But we gotta realize everything in the first, second, third dimension, the realm of death, the realm of consciousness, all starts from the subconscious realm, the mental realm, which would be the fourth, fifth, sixth dimension, which deal with the realm of life. This is the realm where we give birth to our thoughts, ideas, intellect, masculine energy, but also feelings, emotion, feminine energies. And when we utilize these different masculine and feminine energies, they play out as different physical aspect of our body. Some of our body is feminine, some aspects of our body is masculine. You, the same way how you have sex in your mind by combining different thoughts and feelings to produce new things, this is the same way your body works, even though it might sound disgusting, but this is literally how your body works. Your body and your organs gotta have sex together, sextile each other to create things, to get the body working. And obviously in certain position of the body, things that might be more difficult to combine together. This is where I have oppositions and square, where there's easier aspects of the body for them to work together. This is where we have trines and sextiles and things along this line. But this is why we need astrology, because astrology explains our mind but also explains our physical body. So this is actually obviously very important. So what we gotta realize that all our physical issues start with the mind first. If we do not become aware of the energy that we put ourselves in subconsciously, which manifest as certain physical issues, then we won't be able to heal ourselves. For you to heal yourself, you gotta start with your mind first, then your physical body, or you could use a combination of both. But if you could become subconsciously aware of what got you to that physical issue first, then you could deal with it much more quicker, because you found out the mental habit, the thought, the feeling that you like to hold on to that may or may not create the physical issues. This is why we speak about becoming very aware of your subconscious mind, your mentality that's floating in the fourth, fifth, sixth dimension, but you gotta learn how to control it. You gotta understand how does the mind work and learn how not to get so entangled in the mind, which is something we go through a lot of time. We mix different virtues and principles, different thoughts and ideas, which all come together and creates an esoteric darkness that we can see ourselves through. This is why Dolo speaks about learning how to separate the ether, the darkness, so it can return to the rainbow water, so you could understand and view each piece of that rainbow, each piece of that train of thought, so you don't get lost in it and manifest a certain situation for yourself. We can even say that to all obese people, sick people, and things like that, because you got into a certain mental form that got you to do certain things in the physical world to get to where you are. And through you becoming more aware of your mind through studying astrology, the more you could free yourself up from that shape or form in the first, second, third dimension and go back to your mind, aka your higher natures. We gotta realize that a lot of us get so attracted into to everything within the first, second, third dimension, the realm of death, the realm of consciousness. It's very easy for us to get lost in this physical world with all the drugs, the money, the food choices, and things like that. But the more we could fight against these desire, the more we could fight against the physical body, which is not good or bad. Everything needs equilibrium. So we could go back into more our higher natures. Our higher natures is the stars and the planet, our mind and mentality. And we study obviously astrology, so we could detach from our lower animalistic natures, which got us here, and we could stay above higher with our higher higher natures, which we know if we utilize them, we could manifest certain situations to benefit us. But also, we could obviously use our higher natures for the wrong thing by detaching from reality and things like that. So we obviously gotta be careful. So these 12 houses are like our superpower. Each of them, they have a different meaning, which you play out in our biology or our physical body differently. And the more you become aware of these 12 houses, the more you become aware of the different areas of your body. You become aware of your brain and nervous system. You become aware of your lungs, your respiratory system. You become aware of your thighs, your muscular system. You become aware of your digestive system. And that's the benefit of it, because a lot of time, if we have specific alignments, our awareness is fixed in an area of our body. For example, I'm an Aries. I'm an Aries sun with the moon Virgo. So a lot of time my awareness is trapped, or I utilize too much of it in the area of the brain and nervous system. But also I utilize too much of my awareness in the area of what? The digestive system, which sometimes takes a toll on my body if I'm not subconsciously aware of the energies that I jump into, which activate these physical bodies and organs. So the more I'm aware of these energies that I like to utilize, the more I could detach away from them, the more I'm gonna be have a healthier brain and nervous system. Why? Because as a spirit, I'm not jumping in a space to exert visions, imagination, externalizing, which allow my brain and nervous system to relax, cool down, because Aries is hot. But also I could detach from certain mentalities that makes me overthink, over worry, over analyze, which what affects my digestive system. So the more I could detach from these mentalities based upon my astrological chart, what is showing me, the more I could leave certain issues or prevent certain issues from happening in the future. So Aries, the first house. Aries, it deals with, Aries is the beginning of spring, and it deals with initiating new ways of seeing and feeling about our visions and imagination. Aries rule the brain and nervous system. The brain and nervous system is our computer, like almost our computer. Is how you input things to your system, if you will. You cannot move your body without sending an electrical output from your brain and nervous system into the rest of the body. Because you know why? Because the body is the temple, but the temple can't function without the king, the head of the temple, the priest, the high priest of Anu, the king. This is why Aries tarot card, it's what? The emperor cards. But also, this is the same energy that you need to utilize when it comes to your brain and nervous system if you want to be able to utilize your body in a higher capacity. Aries, since they deal with nervous system output, pushing cardinal fire, visions and imagination, it plays out as nervous system signals. This is why they're so impulsive and things along this line, but it's because your nervous system sends impulse. This is why Aries are impulsive, but this is the benefit of it, because it makes their body quick, it makes them fast, it makes them very good at sports and things along this line. One of the main aspects in sport is having a very good nervous system. Why? Because your nervous system allow you to basically see things and act immediately, and that's what Aries do best. The initiating that vision, that imagination, was gonna allow you to basically start the signal of your body or what you want to do, and you could get the rest of your body going. But if you never initiated the vision, the imagination, the nervous system signal output, then you would never be able to do what you want within your physical reality, like literally, because your brain and nervous system, Aries, feeds or power up your entire body, all the way to the point that you wake up between 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. through what? Your head. Aries, your first house. The same way the sun does that on a macro scale when it travels in the sky, but you do it in a micro scale because the sun represents your blood. But when your blood goes to your head in the morning, you wake up, like literally.